Oh, I'm glad that the lighting, since the lighting has changed, it's been better. You see, my eyes need some help, but whatever. So this is what I want to talk to you about. Like, people said, now this is mostly church type folk. Don't get offended, church folks. Just listen. For some odd reason, you have been told that like money is the root of all evil. Could be. I don't know. But you've been told that God won't give you money in different places. It's not true. There's this girl I know. She lives in Vegas. She knows the Bible backwards and forwards. She knows scripture like she wrote it herself. But this lady works in a hotel out here, and if the people don't tip her, she will take their toothbrushes while they're going out, and she's a maid, so she's cleaning their room. She will take their toothbrush and rub it in the toilet. This person can get what they call that, salmonella and worse, right? So that's what she does to people. She actually tore up the room, but she's been maid for so long at this place that they believed her that the person tore up the room and not her. All because she didn't get a tip. But this is a person who knows the Bible backwards and forwards. She is scripture oriented. She knows scripture. Okay? So I don't know scripture backwards and forwards, but for some odd reason, God likes to talk to me and tells me stuff, right? Shows me stuff all the time. Shows me how to work with the elements like animals, creatures, all types of stuff. It's weird, but it's the truth. So one day I told her I needed some money, and I heard in my ear God say, because I don't work with devilment. So God said, you can't win if you don't play. That's what I heard clearly. Can't win if you don't play. So I'm in Vegas. There's a place out here called the Gold Coast. Gold Coast, right? So she's with me, and she's like the Bible person, but she cleans people's toothbrushes in the public toilet when they don't tip her. Because Vegas is a tipping state. Tip your waitresses, tip your waiters, tip your people that take your car, tip them. Okay? We're a tipping state. So she told me while we're going into the Gold Coast to have lunch, I said, well, God told me that, excuse me, if confirmation burgers, and people be saying, he told me, he said, you can't win if you don't play. She told me, God will never tell you that. God will never give you money like that because that's wrong. God will never, right? I took my $20. I said, oh, God wouldn't tell me that. I put that 20 in the machine, hit for 400 and some dollars like that on a slot machine. When you hear God tell you something and you know you're a person of God and you know you're a person of good heart, do what he says. It can benefit you. Mind you, the other day I'm still sick from this because I need the money. I bet you need the money. Okay, look. So the other day, like probably 3 or 4 days ago, I was like, God, I need to pay 2 bills. I need to pay 2 bills. I really need the money. I need some little help, right? So I said, in order for me to get a big payback, I need to put multiple teams together, right? So I said, God, help me out. So I'm listening. That's what people don't understand. You got to listen. God will tell you. Listen. So team after team, he's telling me what team to pick. Believe me or not, it's not demonic because I don't practice in demonology. I don't do that shit. So I'm listening. But the first team, God clearly said, and I could hear the Christian people with the Bibles going, God didn't tell you that. Yes, God did. I'm sorry that God don't talk to you. They ain't got nothing to do with me. So I'm listening, and God said, the first team is a college team called the Owls. He said, pick the Owls. And I said, to God, knowing I shouldn't have done that. But I said, I'm mad at them. I'm not picking them because I was mad at some owls. Right? So I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not picking them. Every team that God told me came in. 8 teams. 8. Guess what I did? I went against God. I did not pick the owls because of my ego. I was angry with them. So I didn't pick the owls. I was out $700, a little over 7. And I needed the money. So when God is helping you and you could hear it clear, not this, hear me out. It's like, it's not iffy. Like it could be this, it could be that. No, you got to clearly hear. This is the one. And when you hear that, that's the one. They told you. I didn't listen. I lost my money. Now, whether you believe that God will give you money or not is up to you. But I know for sure I don't practice any demonology. I don't live my life as a bad person. I don't go after people trying to take from them, steal from them. I don't do none of the sort. And I live my life according to what God will want me to do. I try my best, right? Listen to God. God will help you in ways that people have told you was impossible. People have told you was wrong. People have told you God would never. God know you. God know your heart. God knows if you're doing wrong. He ain't gonna give you nothing. But if God sees that you need a bill paid, and you can hear him tell you what you should do, where to go, what to pick, whatever, listen and get that reward that God has blessed you with.